Sunday service is over. Let your weekly service begin. This week, we continued our series on the book of James, Real Faith in Real Life. We moved into chapter 2, and we talked about the sin of partiality. And really what it boils down to is when you are showing favoritism or partiality towards a person or towards a group, you are actually not acting like God. You're contrary to the gospel. You're not showing mercy. And so I want to point you to Matthew chapter 18. There's a story in there at the end of chapter 18 where a king is owed a vast sum of money by a servant. And the servant begs him to please, I'll pay you, I promise I'll pay you. Please just don't punish me, don't put me in prison. And the king decides to just forgive that debt. He lets him off the hook, lets him go without paying any of it back. The guy's excited, and on his way out, he sees a fellow servant that owes him a little bit of money, and he demands that he get paid that money right then and there. And the other servant says the same thing that he had said. Hey, please give me some time. I will pay it. Please don't punish me. I promise you I'll make it right. But instead of showing mercy like the king did, he makes the man get punished. He puts him in prison until he can pay back that debt. And it says here in verse 20 or 33, should not you have had mercy on your fellow servant as I had mercy on you? That was the king's word to that first servant that was forgiven that debt. And that's what God says to us. Shouldn't you have mercy on people since I have given you so much mercy? Now, mercy and grace are kind of go hand in hand. They're kind of two sides of the same coin. Mercy is withholding punishment. So God withholds punishment when he doesn't condemn us to hell for our sins, right? That's the punishment that we deserve for our sin. But mercy is us not getting that. Grace is giving unmerited favor. So not only does God not send us to hell, he actually lets us have right relationship with him. He brings us to heaven with him. That's grace. And so this week for Live It Out, I kind of want to give you the opportunity to do both of those things. Like where in your life can you maybe withhold punishment or criticism or critique? Maybe someone in your life deserves to be reprimanded or deserves to be told that they were wrong, whatever the case may be. Maybe you could instead show them mercy. Maybe be gentle with them. Come alongside them instead of giving them wrath or frustration or anger. Instead, give them peace. Give them an encouragement. Give them a word of hope and of just being nice, right? So that's one thing. Grace, like I said, giving unmerited favor. So this week, I want you to look for opportunities to find people who can't do anything for you. They can't repay anything that you give them. They can't pay back whatever favor you might do for them. And I want you to do something nice for them. Do something for them. Maybe even do it anonymously so they don't even know. So even if they could pay it back, they won't even know who to pay back. But find an opportunity or opportunities this week to extend grace as well. So grace and mercy, two sides, same coin. Both are things that we have received from Jesus, that we learn from Jesus, and we are to then live that out and be like that. So love God, love others, serve generously. We'll see you next week.